but that would be even more.
Alright, yesterday we looked at 2x3 systems and we solved that via graphing. Today these are going to be 3x3 systems, so 3 variables and 3 equations. And we saw that we could solve those by turning them into a matrix and using our calculator to calculate our solution. So let's look at our first one here. Jesse, Maria, and Charles went to the local craft store to purchase supplies for making decorations for the upcoming dance at the high school. Jesse purchased 3 sheets of craft paper, 4 boxes of markers, and 5 glue sticks. His bill before taxes was $24.40. Maria spent $30.40 when she bought 6 sheets of paper, 5 boxes of markers, and 2 glue sticks. While Charles, being the cheapskate he is, totaled $13.40 when he bought 3 sheets of paper, 2 markers, and 1 glue stick. Determine the unit cost of each item. So like I mentioned yesterday, the last sentence usually tells us our variables. So I want to know what is the cost of each of these 3 items. X will be the first, where I have, what do we have? Paper.
Papel.
And then I'll call Y the price of markers. Which means Z will be glue sticks. The price of glue. So now that I identify my variables, let's write equations based on these variables. So looking at my first sentence with information. Jesse purchased 3 sheets of paper, 4 boxes of markers, and 5 glue sticks for $24.40. What will that equation look like? So if X is paper,
So 3.
he bought 3 papers. So, oops. So 3 times the price of paper.
Plus 4.
Add that to
4y.
4y, so 4 times the price of markers, plus
5z.
5z
Equals
his total
24.
bill of $24.40. So there is Jesse. The next sentence gives us what Maria spent in our next equation. Maria spent $30.40 on 6 sheets of paper, 5 boxes of markers, and 2 glue sticks. So what does that equation look like?
3,
No,
6x.
6x
Oh my god.
plus
5 y.
5 markers plus
2z.
2z equals
30.40.
30.40. Very good. And then my final sentence talks about Charles. His total was $13.40. He bought 3 sheets of paper, 2 boxes of markers, and 1 glue stick. So Charles has how many sheets of paper?
3.
3. So 3x plus
2y
2y plus
Z.
1 glue stick, and his bill was $13.40. Maybe they sent him to cover anything they were missing.
That boy went to Dollar General.
Now, here is our system. 3 variables, 3 equations. To solve this, we want to turn this first into a matrix. So let me go ahead and do that. Where my first row is going to be my first equation here, where I'm just going to grab the coefficients. So what number is in front of my x? 3. The number in front of my y is 4, 5, and then 24.40.
Can you just put that for
Forget how to do this, bro.
The next, what would you write as your values?
6
6,
5,
5,
2,
2,
30 40
30, 40. And then the last equation, which is my last row,
3
3,
2
2,
1
1,
13 40
13, 40. Now here's my matrix. I want to use this to plug this into the calculator to get my solution. So as a reminder, let's see how we do that process. So that is going to be second matrix here. I'm going to go over to math and scroll to
double REF.
double REF. So option B. There's my operator. There's my calculation. Now it's just sitting there waiting for the matrix. So to plug in my matrix, alpha zoom, it's a 3-row, 4-column. There's my empty matrix. And let's plug in that information. So 3, 4, 5, and that was 24.40. Next one was 652, and that was 30.40. And then my last row was 3, 2, 1, 13.40. So here's what your matrix looked like with the evaluator right in front. Hit enter. So tell me, what was the price of paper?
$1.75.
Very good. What was the price of markers?
$3.60.
And what was the price of glue?
95 cents.
95 cents. There you go.
That sounds about right. Sounds about right.
I did mention watch out for decimals, but since we are talking about money here, this looks like this will be an acceptable solution, especially since I have diagonal ones here.
Reasonable.
So there's my solution. Next, let's take English words and turn them into equations.
No.
So using a 3x3 system, determine the three numbers that satisfy the following. So again, let's just keep it simple. X, Y, and Z. Those are going to be my variables. The first one here, the sum of three numbers is 2. What would that look like as an equation?
X plus Y plus Z equals 2.
Very good. The sum of three numbers. Remember when I said is, in math, is the equal sign, is 2.
I was overthinking.
You were, I guess. What was you thinking?
So the sum is the X,
I was
right?
like,
The sum of three numbers, so you're adding three numbers together, is 2. There's the first equation.
X plus Y.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
The next one, the sum of the first number, 5 times the second number, 5 times the third number, is -10. So what would that look like?
I'm full of X.
So x,
X
no.
the sum of,
No, plus
plus
times
5 times the second,
Y
5 times y
5y,
plus
plus, we're still talking about the sum,
5 times
Z
5 times the third
equals -10.
is -10. So there's my second equation.
Mhm.
And then my third equation, the sum of the first number, double the second number, and triple the third number is -3.
X
X
plus
Plus,
2Y
I'm doubling the second,
3Z
tripling the third
equals -3.
is -3. Very good. So there's my 3x3 system. Let's write that as a matrix.
I got it.
So what's the first row?
1
One
1
plus
1
2.
2. Okay, so we're removing all the operators and all the symbols. So just 1, 1, 1, 2.
Second row was 1, 5, 5, 10.
1, 5, 5, -10. Very good.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, and -3. So yep, we're just grabbing the numbers. There's my augmented matrix. So let's plug that in to the calculator to get our solution.
This don't work. Oh, this don't work for me.
So we get second matrix, math,
My head is.
go to B, double REF, plug in that matrix, alpha, zoom, enter, and where were we? 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 5, 5. Remember, if you put in a negative, use the negative symbol right here. -10. Don't use subtraction. It'll give you an error message. And then 1, 2, 3, -3. So what's my value for x?
5.
What's my value for y?
-1.
What's my value for z? Very good. So this translates to 5, -1, and -2.
Something simple.
And right here, I use the calculator. If I can spell it. There you go. Last problem. Put everything together. So make sure you pay attention. It's not as obvious as the other ones. Last Tuesday, Regal Cinema sold a total of 8,500 movie tickets. Proceeds totaled $64,600. Tickets can be bought in one of three ways. A matinee admission is $5, student admission is $6, and the regular admission is $8.50. How many of each ticket was sold if twice as many students' tickets were sold as matinee tickets. So let's first identify what are we looking for. How many of each type? So X, I'm looking for the price of,
Movie ticket, cinema,
well, what type of movie ticket?
Whatever.
There's matinee.
Regal.
There's also, what other type of ticket? Student. And then what's the third type of ticket? Regular. So Z is the price of regular. All right, let's use those variables. Where do you see your first equation here?
X, Y, Z. Wait.
Where's your first number?
It's
8,500.
Okay, this represents the total number of tickets sold. So something's going to equal 8,500.
Oh, and then X, Y, Z. I mean, X plus Y plus Z.
Add those tickets up, and you should get 8,500. Yep. Oh, you know what? You know what I did wrong? This is not the price, because we know the price. This is the
Oh my God.
amount. So let me change that to the number. All right. Next, what's the next number you run into?
64,000.
Yeah, 64.
So that's the price of all tickets will total 64,600. And I know matinee is $5, student is $6, and regular is $8.50. What does that equation look like?
6X plus
5x.
oh 5X.
Okay, so yeah, matinee is $5, so 5x
Plus
6
Y.
plus student is $6,
Plus
Plus
8.5.
8.5 Z.
and regular is $8.50. There you go. Very good. So add up all those together, gets you 64,600. And now the one that does throw a lot of students off. Let's read this carefully. Twice as many student tickets were sold as matinee tickets. So I have two variables here. Student, which is Y, and matinee, which is X. Twice as many. Where do I put the two? In front of the Y or in front of the X? When I'm talking about twice as many student tickets as matinee tickets.
In front of the X.
Yeah, from X.
In front of the X. That is correct. A lot of people put it in front of the Y because you see twice as many with the students here.
Oh.
But that's not what presents twice as many. I need to take matinee and double it to get twice as many as this number, right?
Yep.
So hopefully you can see how this makes sense. How
Wait.
this value is, or X is twice as many as what?
That you went from.
Where it says twice.
Right here. Twice.
Oh.
So, this is the correct equation. This represents their student ticket is twice as much as the matinee. But it's not yet written in the right format because notice how all my variables on the left. So let me move this 2x over. So let me subtract 2x here. And when I do that, that just becomes 0. So yeah, when you write your matrix form, everything must line up. X's must be on the same size equal. So that's why I moved that 2x over. So let's plug this in. So again, second matrix. Go over to the double REF. Option B. There we go. It's ready to go. Plug in my empty matrix there. All right. Now plug in our values. So my first
One.
1,
2. Wait, no, 1.
Yeah. 1, 8,500. The next row is going to be
5, 6, 85.
5, 6, 8.5, and
64,600.
very good. And then my last row,
-2, 1, and 0.
all right, -2, 1. Do I have any z values?
Oh no.
Nope. And it equals 0. So this is what the last row would look like.
It just stay like that.
It just stay like that. And hit enter.
900. No.
So,
$9?
how many matinee tickets were sold?
900.
How many student tickets were sold?
1,800.
How many regular tickets were sold?
5,800.
Oh, 5,800.
So don't you see that there's twice as many student tickets as matinee? If I take matinee and double it, twice as many. Now what if you had confused that? What if you put the 2 in front of the Y? And you just went along with your business and put that in the matrix here. Let me show you what difference that would have made. So if I called this X my 1, and this Y I correctly moved it over as my 2, so -2, now you get some weird numbers. How do you get 0.52 of a ticket, or 0.26? Remember what I said? This represents you did something wrong within your matrix. Hopefully you would have seen this and be like, okay, I need to double check my work. Double check is these 2 numbers should be switched. Then you get those nice even numbers there. So this, next one, those are a big difference. Those are cleaner. Makes more sense to have 900 tickets, 1,800 tickets, 5,800 tickets. So there's your solution.